For the next part of my trip, I headed to the Gower, famous for its beautiful cliffs and bays. I set off from Swansea along the Mumbles. It was very windy and the sea was looking pretty rough. Even within the first few hours of walking, there was some fantastic scenery. The first few days of walking this section of the Gower is mostly along the edge of cliffs until you reach Free Cliffs Bay and Oxwich. And there's stunning views of cliffs off to the distance in both directions. On one of the evenings I was starting to think I wouldn't be able to find a place to camp, but luckily I found a small woodland that was just flat enough. And then when I woke up in the morning, this was my view. Been really lucky with the weather today. It's a beautiful day and I'm making the most of it because I've had a few days of really heavy rain, and I think it's looking like it's going to be heavy rain tomorrow and the rest of the week as well, so just enjoy it while it's sunny. I'm at Free Cliffs Bay, which is absolutely stunning. That night I got hit by a really bad storm. My tent is actually a really good one, but eventually it did start to leak as the storm was going all night. My kit, including my sleeping bag, got pretty wet. I'm happy my tent survived it all, to be honest, because my old tent would have been destroyed by that storm. This morning I'm making my way to Oxwich Bay through the dunes of this nature reserve. Just near to Oxwich I came to this stream and the bridge was down. I looked further upstream but there wasn't anywhere else to cross. So if you have to cross water, it's best to take your shoes and socks off and cross barefoot. It's a lot easier to dry your feet on the other side than it is to dry your boots. So I decided to take a bit of a break when I was around Oxwich Bay because the weather was just getting a bit crazy. There were storms every night. It wasn't giving me a chance to dry out my kit, and most of all I couldn't really enjoy the walk because it was just constantly really heavy rain, and yeah, it's not very enjoyable. So I think I made the right decision. I took around about a month off and went back home, but I started back exactly where I left off in Oxwich Bay, and the weather is amazing today, so hopefully it stays like this for a while. I think there's a bit of rain coming in within the next few days, but I don't mind a bit of rain. It's just when it's like horizontal rain and trying to rip the tent down at night, it's just a bit mad. The Gower is absolutely stunning though, especially in this weather. Pretty much every time you turn a corner around a cliff, you get a new amazing view. I think I might set up camp here tonight. Bit of a clearing over here. Looks like it might be flat enough to camp on. I've still got a few hours of daylight left, but I've done quite a few miles today. It's nice and quiet around here, so I might just have a bit of a relaxing evening. I'll go and make sure it's flat enough to camp on. If it is, I'll claim it. So there's still a little bit of a slope, but I'm thinking this bit up here looks flat enough. You really do want to get a campsite as flat as possible, because you'll know if you've ever camped on a slope, you just end up at the bottom of the tent and keep waking up every few hours to try and sort yourself out. There we go, all set up. Just getting a nice little fire going next to the sea. I'm camped just up over that slope there. That was one of the easiest fires I've ever got going. It's got loads of driftwood all around here, and this is bone dry, this stuff. Perfect for getting a fire going. There's loads of it around here. This has to be one of my favourite things to do in the evening, just as the sun's going down. Just sit and chill out next to a fire. I can sit and watch a fire for hours and never get bored. Just stopping for a bit of a snack. Got some navel wort here, which is a really tasty edible plant that you can find growing on walls. Nice and sweet, just like lettuce really. Packed full of nutrients and quite a high water content as well. today. I've been hiking around Rossily Bay. It's my first time here and it's absolutely stunning. Perfect weather too. Looks like it's from the Caribbean more than part of the UK. That was a lovely camping spot last night. Really quiet around here. So I think this will be my last day of walking in the Gower. I'm just heading up this way towards the estuary of the River Lower and then walking along the Lower up towards Gowerton, and then tomorrow I'll be crossing into Carmarthenshire. The Gower has been absolutely stunning. Can't recommend it enough. Check out this for a 360 view to finish off the Gower with.